We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists, and he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, "It gives my teammates an opportunity to score, and that's what's always mattered to me." And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Greg, great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And now the Lakers starting group. Harrell is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Davis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. And for Dallas, we've got Luka Doncic. Dwight Powell is out there with James Johnson. And there's Porzingis, and it's Burke in at the point guard.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Now, here's Burke. He's covered closely. From deep three-point range, the Lakers with the rebound. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And he makes the first.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player. Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Schroeder passes to Harrell. Now Davis. Here's LeBron.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Doncic looking it over. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Over James. Doncic finds Porzingis. Johnson for 3. And James pulls it down.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Pulls up on the elbow. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Davis for three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots. A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 29 points a game last season, 9 assists and 9 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Doncic outside, and there's the pass to Burke. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't go. Los Angeles leading by 9. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
Down low, here's Johnson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Greg, at the beginning of every season, we'd love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the offseason on that challenge.
The season never really ends. Here's Doncic following the basket by Anthony Davis. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
James, the pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Doncic against Davis. That one drops for him.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. It's LeBron with the drive. And finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Burke can't get it to go.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And taken away by Johnson. 18 feet out. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 7. Floats it up there for Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Dallas calls timeout.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. Last season, he played outstanding. 9th in shooting percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now here's Schroeder. Burke covering. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Mavericks trail by 11. Doncic outside. That's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic outside. Kicks to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks, but you've got to remember Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back. You know, Porzingis is a unique big man, no doubt about it. He's often compared to Dirk Nowitzki, somebody that can space the floor as well as hurt you with his athleticism. Actually, he's probably a tad more athletic than Dirk.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Doncic following the basket by Anthony Davis. Tries again, and it's Porzingis hitting it to go. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Harrell. 20 points for him last game against Memphis.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
The feed now to Harrell. He can't get that one to fall. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Here's Caruso following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Right wing. Nobody near Schroeder. Cans it from downtown. Schroeder's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic left side.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
To the paint. And it's Davis finishing it off.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Brunson with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Doncic with the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Los Angeles leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Caruso. Bank shot, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Porzingis finds Doncic. It's stolen by Schroeder. Kuzma passes to Schroeder. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Schroeder. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. The Lakers also making some changes. Marcus All's checked in for Anthony Davis. Morris comes in for Harrell. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Alex Caruso. Schroeder hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Doncic kicks to Kleber. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Well, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
Now here's Brunson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Gasol. Here's Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 13. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's attack, he really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
And here's Schroeder. 9 points last game out. Gasol passes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Doncic after the basket by the Lakers. Stein dishes to Doncic. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. Kleba with the bucket.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Kuzma outside. Outside for Gasol. Doncic against Matthews. Back to Gasol. Schroeder outside. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Matthews no good. Mavericks trail by 11. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. He was all alone on that one.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Matthews. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to Morris. This one for three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Schroeder against Brunson. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Gasol. Los Angeles with another miss. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding his former teammate in Toronto, Kawhi Leonard.
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands for, and how competitive he is. I mean, I don't need somebody to bang his chest or like scream or like be one of those guys to know if you're competitive or not. Like, I think that's the way he is, and I respect that. And he's actually a really good, teammate and vocal and speaks when he needs to speak.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And two former Defensive Players of the Year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. Then it's Matthews, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Cook in at the one spot. Now here's Cauley Stein. Marjanovic finds Hardaway. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Cook. Gasol against Marjanovic. Low block shot. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Burke, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And the Lakers also making a switch. LeBron's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. free throw good for Morris. Mavericks trail by 9. There's the pass to Marjanovic. And here is Cauley Stein. Passes to Burke. Three-pointer. By the way, trying to free himself up. Burke can't get it to go. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's James. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Burke. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Burke hits them both. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to LeBron. Back to Cook. Out to Morris. Outside Matthews. Cook, the pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Matthews, and stolen by Burke. Here's Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
Boy, an attacker who's not afraid to get a little rugged and physical. I like Hardaway Jr.'s disposition, fellas.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Porzingis is checked in for Cauley Stein. The Lakers also changing it up. Harrell, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Alex Caruso in for Wesley Matthews.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Burke following the basket by Anthony Davis. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Burke. Here's the floater. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Caruso, the pass to James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Lakers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That's good from Cook. And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. So he gets them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Porzingis has no problem giving the ball up. This is just the kind of unselfishness you like to see.
Pass to Harrell. Inside. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Burke. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Johnson. And the rejection by James.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Burke can't get it to go.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Down low. And Davis throws it down.
Things really rolling for AD now. This could be a big night for him.
Here's Burke. Outside, Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Harrell. Second shot opportunity.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
James looking it over. And Harrell slams it in.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Mavericks trail by 9. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Here is Cook. To the paint. Nice shot by James. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Last break, the Lakers. And that one's good, Caruso.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 11-point game. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Tries from 10. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Porzingis has got 10.
Guys, you look at Porzingis, and it seems like he's got a knack for chasing down the ball on the offensive glass. Really good instincts.
Here's Caruso. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
That free throw good from Doncic. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Burke looking over the floor.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now here's James. 12 points for him. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by the Lakers. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. A rebound by the Lakers.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Schroeder, and there's the pass to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Davis missing. Mavericks trail by 9. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. To the inside. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got 7 now in this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Los Angeles leading by 9. On the wing, James. Guarded by Powell. With the teardrop. The shot comes out. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Passes it to Doncic. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Doncic has got 20.
Boy, Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Now here's Cauley Stein after Luka Doncic's miss. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And that one falls for Cauley Stein.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. 6-point lead. Doncic against Matthews. Pass to Gasol. Over Kleba. That's good from Gasol on the assist by Matthews. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
The Mavericks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Matthews. And that one's good. Doncic.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Schroeder against Brunson. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In third, the Mavericks.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
That's good from Schroeder. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Schroeder hits them both. Mavericks trail by 8. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. And he gets it to go. Marjanovic has got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Kuzma. A steal, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Mavericks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Outside Gasol. Back to Matthews. This one for 3. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks trail by 4. And the dunk by Doncic.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now Schroeder. He's got 9. 18 feet out, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter. With 1 on the clock. No good. Shot missing. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Lakers on top. They're up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you had control of this game. How did it get away?
Well, we started the game exhibiting championship-level passing, which is what we're preaching. And we got a lot of good looks, got an early lead. We didn't pay attention to their strength. That's how they got back in the game.
We'll see if you can get back on top of things. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 blocks. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Man, that's been a great offensive rhythm to their game. So many of their baskets have come off assists. That's the sign of a team functioning at a high level. Keep the same ball movement in the second half, and that will be key for them.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Porzingis. Trey Burke is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Johnson in at small forward. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Schroeder hits them both. Mavericks trail by 6. Now here's Burke. At the elbow, Doncic. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Johnson. That one rolling around and rims out.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. 8-point game. He kicks to Johnson. It's Powell on the wing. Porzingis trying to get free. The shot by Powell, no good.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Here's Porzingis after the basket by the Lakers. Powell with it. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. From deep. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Dallas again missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And the shot is good.
I think this particular play hinges on Davis's shooting ability. But you've got to set him up right, and the basket is virtually guaranteed if you do.
Mavericks trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The wide open look here for Porzingis, and it's off the back rim, no good. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
Dallas calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for James Johnson. Quinn Cook's checked in for the Lakers. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Doncic right side. They can't stop the run with that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Mavericks trail by 14. Burke kicks to Hardaway. And here is Burke. 6 points for him. Harrell with the block.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
The shot by LeBron, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here is Cook. To the middle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. LeBron's got 18 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Burke. Doncic outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Mavericks trail by 15. Doncic outside. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Floats it up there for Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Doncic after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Now Powell. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good on the triple. He's got 10.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Hardaway against LeBron. Here's Harrell. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Cook dishes to Harrell. The pass to Caruso. Feeds to Harrell. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Davis. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Doncic. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 14. Doncic, no good. The Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. James left side over Burke. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 27. Porzingis can't hit. Here's Caruso, guarded by Doncic.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Doncic, no good.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
LeBron with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now, here's Doncic. Burke finds Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here are the Mavericks now, after the basket by the Lakers. Outside, Porzingis. Over LeBron. Porzingis can't hit. Lakers leading by 22 to the paint. Here's Davis. Shoots over Powell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Cauley Stein comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Trey Burke. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Alex Caruso. Morris comes in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And Dennis Schroeder's subbed in for Cook. This Mavericks squad struggling. Doncic with it. He's got 27. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, that's a recipe for disaster, fellas. Allowing Doncic to get comfortable from this area, forget about it.
Kuzma outside. Gasol deciding where to go with it. Davis finds Schroeder. Hardaway with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Jumps up. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, showing you some power there, fellas. I mean, nice to see Doncic get up and drop it in with force that time.
Schroeder against Brunson. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game. Gasol's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Davis against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Up again. And Marjanovic with the slam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Mavericks trail by 20. And here's Brunson. Hardaway trying to free himself up. Brunson, good. Brunson's got his second bucket tonight. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Now, here's Kuzma. Shoots over Doncic. Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Now here's Hardaway. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Takes a 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers leading by 18. Here's Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Schroeder. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Marjanovic. And it's Johnson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Lakers also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Doncic. He has 31. Over to the wing. Brunson finds Doncic. 3-pointer. It's deflected. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And that one is off. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here's Schroeder. After Luka Doncic's miss, here's Kuzma. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. The 3 for Doncic.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter. Really rough for him. Nothing going his way. but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Doncic. Brunson the pass to Johnson. Back to Brunson. Clock at 4. Here's Kleba. He can't get that one. Got it off in time. He's off on that one. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Los Angeles guys shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Markieff Morris is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caruso in at the 2.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Brunson, good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Brunson against Schroeder. Passes it to Gasol. Back to Schroeder. It's rebounded by Dallas. Johnson dishes to Cauley-Stein. Johnson, the pass to Cauley-Stein. To the inside. Down. Oh!
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
Brunson against Schroeder. Gasol kicks it over to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. Down low. And Doncic throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Caruso to the inside. Here's Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. No good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 21. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Oh, Morris in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Johnson's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 23. Johnson over to help. Here's Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 8 now on the night. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Doncic. Johnson, a wide open look. They get it back. Cauley Stein. Gasol with the steal. Fast break. The Lakers. Schroeder looking around to the left wing. Let's go. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson with a clean look. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Kleba finds Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein, a serviceable shooter at the line. Let's see if he can make them count.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Johnson. And it's Green in for Doncic. And some changes here for the Lakers. And he ends up missing both free throws. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Kleba. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long
kidding.
ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Here is Cook. Pass to Dudley. Lets the 3 fly. Bay pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Matthews with the steal. Now the pass to Cook. Outside Matthews. There's the 3. They get it back. And to Tacumbo. Off with the layup. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Bay passes to Burke. Here's Bay. Takes the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here is Cook. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And here we go. Burke heading to the hoop. That one falls.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here is Cook. Kicks to Dudley. 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Dudley's got his first points in this one.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
The Mavericks shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Now Burke passes it to Marjanovic. Back to Burke. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Good on the three-point shot.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Here is Cook. He kicks to Dudley. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Burke. With the floater, it's tipped. They retain possession. LA has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Matthews. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Dudley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside, Green. Back to Burke. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Horton Tucker. He dishes it to Dudley. Wesley Matthews on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go. And Los Angeles guys shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Matthews, no good.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
And it's Green missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The Mavericks shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
tournament. That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Here is Cook. Pass to Gasol. And again, no good by the Lakers. Mavericks shooting about 45% from the 4 in the 4th. Here's Bay. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Pass to Gasol. 9 feet out. And it's good off the glass. Dallas with the ball. Now here's Burke. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here is Cook. Right side Gasol. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Gasol no good. Here's Dallas. Outside Green. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. That'll be a 5-second call. Marjanovic with it. 1:25 left to play here in the 4th. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Marc Gasol.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Davis.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Cook. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The pass to Doncic. He shoots again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
The free throw drops from Marjanovic. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Passes it to Schroeder. Antetokounmpo dishes to Schroeder. Right side Gasol. 5 to shoot from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 15 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Finney-Smith. But he gets it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Back to Green. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.